All right, we are recording. So hey everyone, welcome to our call. I'm excited to see so many new faces on the call today. This call is for you. This is like our new coach call, so I'm happy to see many new faces, many returning faces on our call today. So we were going to start with going over our calendar for the month of October because it is a brand new month. There are 3 months left in the year, which is kind of crazy and kind of exciting at the same time. I don't know how many of you read the book, The 12-Week Year, but we're going to be living that in a few days. We have 12 weeks left in our calendar year. And this is that time for you to look at your goals and look and see how close to your goals that you have gotten. And if you are not as close to your goal that you wanted to be at the end of the year, then now is the time to adjust your plan and change your actions so that you can make sure that you're going to achieve that goal by the end of the year. It's an exciting time. It's usually the time where everybody's rush, 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 go, go, go. You know, the last 3 months of the year are always the craziest, but you just have to really make sure that you know what you want to achieve by the end of the year. You have a steady plan to making that happen. You're communicating your goals with your team, and all together we're going to make this last 3 months of the year, the last quarter of the year, the best quarter of the year, because it is the most exciting. From experience being a coach for 3 years, this is always the most exciting quarter of the year for everyone. Well, I wanted to share with you our October calendar first so that we can all be on the same page with what is going on for the month. Also, so that you can kind of plan ahead and decide what you want to, how you want to structure your month, because it's important that you do that every single month. Hopefully you guys can see the whole thing. Okay, so we started this month on a Sunday, which is, I always love when the month starts on a Sunday, because it's just the very first day of the week, and it's I don't know, it's so cool. So we are already into the second day of the month, and we have a few things coming up pretty quickly in the month. So tomorrow we have a live coach blitz. I believe we have, like, if you're hopping on and you're not muted, if you could mute yourself, or if one of you guys could mute everyone except me. We have a live coach blitz tomorrow, and the live coach blitz, I believe we have like one or two topics that we need covering. I'm not sure, I have to go check. But the live coach blitz is an event for you to invite your potential coaches to join so that they can learn more about the business. So if you're inviting coaches to join, it's a really great idea to also be there as well. So whether you're doing a live video for the event, or you are there commenting and liking and participating in the event, like cheering on your coaches who are going live, supporting them, throwing hearts, throwing likes. If they ask a question, you answer it on that page. If you're there doing that, you're showing that you're present, you're a part of the team, then that is also a great idea if all the topics are already taken this time around. So that is tomorrow. We do have an event page for that. The event page is posted in the Sweat Your Heart Out team page for you to invite your friends to. You can click the invite button and invite to that. I know that Imagination and Fit to Fly are running one on the 5th, same kind of concept. So if you are participating in the one tomorrow, or you're participating in the one on the 5th, same type of event. The event page will just be a different page, so make sure that you are on the right one when you're doing it, and you're all signed up and ready for that. We also have tomorrow a Clean Week release. So the Clean Week program is going to be launched tomorrow. That is Emmy's going to be talking a little bit more about that, correct? Clean Week? Okay, so I'm not going to go into detail about that, but it comes out tomorrow with the new trainer, Megan Davies. And Carl is also doing a surge tomorrow night to talk about Clean Week and talk about probably the UK launch and some other exciting things that are happening for the last quarter of the year. We have our Diamond Retreat the 5th to the 9th. So those ladies who have earned their spot in the Diamond Retreat, they will all be flying down to hang out with me in Florida We're going to be in this really sick-ass house on the beach, and I've got a lot of fun activities planned. I cannot tell you yet because they don't even know. I want it to be all a surprise. So that's going to be super fun. This is something that I've been really looking forward to all year, and I finally get to throw this big party for my friends, and that's really fun. So next year, I really hope that we have more of you joining us, and we'll get an even bigger house, and it'll be even more fun. But this is our first time. This is my first retreat that I'm hosting, so I'm really excited for that. On the side of the calendar over here, you'll see there's some little Success Club benchmarks for you. If you're a brand new coach and you don't know what Success Club is yet, just quiet. Just know that Success Club is what is going to drive momentum in your business. And if you're helping people every single month, you're going to hit Success Club as a result of that. So helping 3 people every month is going to get you to Success Club. So rather than waiting until the end of the month to help 3 people, I've just given you benchmarks to help 3 people like by the end of the week, help another 3 people the week 2, another 3 people week 3. And that's what those numbers mean. So each person that signs up with you with the challenge pack is 2 points for that sale. So that's what the 6 means. It's just helping 3 people. So I do that because I don't want you to wait till the last day to do it. So you have just these little benchmarks for yourself to help keep you on track. We will not be having a team call next Monday because we will be having the Diamond Retreat. Everyone will be flying home that day. So there won't be a team call. That's also the day that they're launching the new Coach Online office. So look out for that. I'm sure there will be a training on how to use that because it's not going to look the same as it does now. So those new coaches who haven't learned how to use your Coach Online office yet, don't worry about it because it's going to change in a week anyway. So wait until the new one comes out to really just learn the new system. It doesn't make sense to learn the old one and then a week later it's irrelevant. I will be hosting a coach opportunity presentation on the 11th. This is going to be also on an event page. It's going to be like a live video or maybe a YouTube live. I haven't quite decided how I want to run that yet, but that is also something that you'll be able to invite potential coaches to so that they can hear about the business, learn about the business, and then they can follow up with you afterwards and you can cover anything that maybe they still have questions about. Those people who earned Success Club last month, your Success Club webcast is on the 12th. I don't know the exact time for that yet, but you should get an email probably a few days before that'll give you the time.
It's at 9 a.m. Pacific time.
9 in the morning?
Pacific time, so 12 o'clock Eastern Standard Time.
So most people who work will have to catch the recording anyway. Ow, stop. Sorry, my dog is like trying to play with me while I'm doing this. We also have a new program coming out, and the program is called Double Time. It's a Tony Horton program. There's a sneak peek like they do for every new program on the 15th and the 14th, or wait, why are the numbers all like cockeyed now that I'm looking at this? The 14th and the 15th. Sorry, they're all like shifted over. And the sneak peek is going to be on your on-demand. So when you go on your website, you click on your on-demand tab, you'll be able to preview the workout. I really encourage you to do the workout on the day of the sneak peek. They usually have little contests and things to encourage you to try it, but it's great for you to do it. Film a video of yourself doing it or post about your experience with the new workout that day to just kind of get it out there and let people know about it. We'll be having a team call. We'll resume team calls on the 16th with Christy Kako. She will be hosting the team call. Then the next day we have another coach blitz. And I know you're like, oh my God, why are we doing so many coach events? Because we're launching in the UK on the 19th. And I really want us to be in everybody's face the first 3 weeks of October. So when that time comes, they're going to know who to look for. They're going to have all the information. They're going to be coming to us. So we're going to be doing a live UK Coach Blitz on the 17th. And this is going to be for the whole team. So anyone who wants to participate in that can basically like a regular Coach Blitz, but we're just going to have it kind of catered to the UK launch. By then, we'll have more details in regards to specifics about the launch. So we will be able to present that within the live coach blitz too. But it's going to be pretty much the same thing, but a little more catered to the details of the launch, which is on the 19th. So Thursday the 19th, any of your friends in the UK can sign up as coaches. That is the official launch date. The UK event that they're having in London is on the 21st. So if they're in London or they're near London and they want to go to the event, they can go to the event. And Carl is doing a surge on the 20th. So it's like 3 days of the UK launch, a surge, and a live event for those people who are over there in the UK. The following week, we're going to have Nicole Rodriguez leading our call. And then on this week here, you see it says host a clean week group. This does not mean you have to or you must host a clean week group that week. It's just saying that's when I'm having mine. That's when I plan to have mine unless something changes, but that's when I will be having my clean week group. So it's just giving you this is like what I'm doing kind of example. You don't have to do it the same week. You can do it a different week. But I feel like this week will give me enough time to talk about it, to get people to get all the things they need to participate and start that so that I can have people ready to join a challenge group in November. So I like to plan these things ahead of time instead of just like, oh, maybe I'll run a clean week group tomorrow and not be prepared for it. It's good to look ahead a few weeks and see what you have planned. And then on the 30th, we will be having our team call with myself and a guest speaker. Her name is Hannah, and she is not a coach. I've talked to her. I met her through Instagram. She's not a coach, but she has a really amazing story to share. And she does so well with being transparent on social media and talking about her eating disorder and how she's overcome that I really think it would be cool for us to hear from somebody else, like a different perspective of sharing your story on social media, because she has a pretty big following for like just kind of getting started and sharing, like talking about this. She was actually on the news too, which is kind of cool. So she'll share all of her story, but I really want you to hear from somebody else, kind of like taking an outsider's perspective on sharing your story and being authentic. And then I'll follow it up with any tips that I have about in relation to coaching, how you can do that. So that's what our call on the 30th will be. Challenge pack, the all access is still $160 from now till the end of the year. So there's no change in the price on that. And everything else is pretty much stays the same. We just have Wednesdays I wanted to add as well. Fit to Fly and Imagination are doing wine and work nights. Correct me if I'm wrong. I believe 8 p.m. or am I wrong?
Yeah, 8 p.m. Eastern.
Okay. So 8 p.m. Eastern, they will be doing wine and work. So it's pretty much like a power hour, but not really. You can kind of just come on and do any work that you have to do, kind of like office hours, I would say. And they're gonna all be on there. Anybody can hop on those. It's the same link as this, right? You're gonna use this one?
I don't know if we'd actually even said that, but yes, that would make sense.
Okay. So basically like this, how we're all here on a team call, except we will all be there and we will all be working on whatever work we have to get done that day. And we'll be there to help each other, to get to know each other and all of that stuff too. And if you want to drink wine, you can drink wine while you're doing that. But that is it, I believe. I didn't miss anything unless I did. And if I did, unmute yourself and let me know. We're good? Okay. Okay, so this calendar is in the team page. It's in whatever team page that you are in. And it may not look exactly the same, but all of the information is there. So make sure that you are looking at it throughout the month so these events don't just come up and you're like, oh my God, I didn't know that the Blitz was tomorrow. And oh my God, I didn't realize that we're launching in the UK tomorrow. Wow. You want to be a week ahead of everything. So make it a point to check your calendar weekly. If you want to print it out, hang it up, do that. If you want to save it to your phone, do that. It's just good to know like what's going on so that you can participate and be active within all the events that we're doing. So with that, I am going to stop sharing my screen. And what do we want to talk about next? Before we've got Clean Week to talk about, we've got UK launch, and then we're going to do the new coach stuff. So whoever wants to go first can go first.
I'll talk about Clean Week.
Okay.
Okay, so Clean Week is the newest program that you need to be aware that's coming out. It's actually launching tomorrow. So if you haven't seen the promo for it, I suggest you go to YouTube and just type in Clean Week. But basically the facts that you need to know, it's a 7-day program, and it's by the newest trainer, Megan Davies, who we actually met at the Elite Party in New Orleans. I couldn't hear a word she was saying, but she seemed really nice. And she's really awesome. I was just nodding the whole time she was talking to me. But anyway, she designed it. It's a 7-day program, and this is like an introductory program. So if you have people that you're talking to who are not quite ready to bite the bullet and get a challenge pack, who are just like kind of on the fence or have told you no, or are total beginners and not really ready to take that step, this is kind of that stepping stone program. So what they will get with this, and the really cool thing is if you are already a Beachbody On Demand member, which probably everybody on here is, you guys will get it for free tomorrow. So it'll just upload to your account tomorrow. You'll see it. And the way it works is, so all of your existing BOD customers will also get it for free. And people that have the free trial will also be able to access it. So if you're talking to somebody and they just want to try this out, this is a really great thing for them to try. It's a 7-day program, 30-minute workouts every single day. And the Clean Week kit, as it's called, and if you just Google Beachbody Clean Week, there's a whole FAQ page for it that has all of this on there, by the way. But basically, they can also purchase a kit, and that is a 7-day sampler of Shakeology. So they'll get 7 days of workouts. There's a meal guide that comes with it, like a nutrition guide. I don't think it comes with the containers. The Shakeology sampler doesn't, right? It's okay. So it's the workouts. It's a meal plan. Super easy, simple to follow, kind of beginner style. And then they can also, so that would be for free if they have BOD or if they just want to do the trial. If they want to purchase it, they can also get a 7-day Shakeology sampler, which is different than the other Shakeology samplers. So they can get vegan or non-vegan, and it's 7 days. And that is, I believe, $29.99 for us in the States. If you're in Canada, I think it's like $35 or something like that. It's a little bit more. So basically, this is going to do all the work of running like a free group and giving people like a little trial. It does all that work for you. So running like a week-long kind of freebie group is a really good idea anyway. And this just takes away a lot of the work that you guys would have to do to create your own, kind of suggest to people workouts to do for a week like we used to do. This will just give everybody like a 7-day long experience. It'll give them a little taste of our workouts because the workouts actually sample the moves from other workout programs. So she'll be saying, okay, so this is a move from 21 Day Fix. This is a move from, you know, whatever. I don't know which one she draws from, but I think she kind of draws from all the biggies. So, and she's talking that up as she's doing the moves. So by the end of the week, people kind of just have a taste of our workouts. They already have that seed in their head for different workout programs that she's mentioned. They have a week's experience with Shakeology. And they're also going to have just kind of fallen in love with the culture and the support and everything that you guys are going to give. So it's a really good way to transition somebody from there into, you know, a healthy lifestyle and get them on board with an actual challenge pack and get them, you know, going for good with you. So that drops tomorrow. So just make sure you guys are talking it up. And like Carolyn said earlier, if you want to follow that suggested calendar, run a free group or, you know, a Clean Week group, not really a free group because they will want to purchase that 7-day Shakeology sampler. But run that group the 3rd week of the month. That would be a really good idea. I'm also planning on emailing all of my existing BOD customers tonight, sending like a mass email to everybody and just letting them know that this is happening. And I haven't yet checked, but I don't know if you guys are aware of the whole e-card thing you can send from your back office. And I haven't checked if I don't know if anybody has seen if there's a Clean Week e-card format, but I would imagine there probably is because there's usually e-cards for every new launch. So if you're not aware of that, that's a really good way to reach everybody. You can go into your back office and go to your desk and then drop down to e-cards and create an e-card and just send out like a mass announcement to everybody. So that's what I'm going to be doing tonight, just to kind of reinvigorate BOD members of mine who aren't using it or have kind of fallen off. And I would also recommend just starting to reach back out to anybody who's told you no or hasn't been quite ready to actually get a challenge pack and let them know about this. I think that's kind of everything. If I forgot anything, somebody add it. But I think that's the basic nitty-gritty stuff.
Yeah. And sorry, I didn't mention when I was doing the calendar, Imagination Fit to Fly is going to have a webinar on the 15th as well. So I'm doing one on the 11th. Mine's not really a webinar. I'm going to be doing like either a live video or a YouTube live or something. But they will be hosting a webinar on the 15th as well. Sorry, I didn't say that before.
Okay.
Okay, so does anyone have any questions about Clean Week or any of that? No? We're all going to run a Clean Week group? Yeah? Like 80% of the work is already done for you, so.
Yeah. And I was also going to say, since this is a new coach call, super perfect thing to do if you're a brand new coach and you've never run a group yet. This takes all the pressure off. It's already ready to go. And it's super easy to get people on board for something that's free, or at the most $30 if they get some Shakeology samples. So that is a really great stepping stone if you've never run your own group, to do that yourself or partner up with another new coach and start adding value to your customers month one.
Yeah, the meal plan with that though is that this is the only thing that I'm confused about. The meal plan, does that come with the Shakeology that they're ordering, or it's on the on-demand with the workout?
I'm a little confused on that too. I think it comes with the workout, but I could be wrong.
So then they're getting the meal plan and the workout for free.
I'm pretty sure that comes together. That was the impression I got.
So they're just purchasing the Shakeology separate on its
right. Shakeology is definitely the only separate part, unless they just didn't word that well, but it makes it sound like it's just a Shakeology pack that they get.
Yeah. Okay. Because I saw somewhere that it was on the Challenge Tracker app, and then I heard, no, it's on the on-demand, so I just wasn't sure if
it's only on the website.
On the Beachbody On Demand? Like
yeah,
when you go to the workouts, it'll be under program materials?
Well, it made it sound like the whole thing, because it said, okay, yeah, it says the meal planner will only be available to BOD members. Okay, so it won't be, when will the program materials, like, it says the meal planner will only be available to BOD members or through your Beachbody coach.
Yeah, that was the part that confused me. So our current BOD members will get it. So like we're all gonna get it.
Sure that.
So they're getting the workouts in front of the paywall, but the meal plan's not with it. Like that's the part that I was kind of confused about.
That is confusing. I guess we'll find out tomorrow, but
because I don't know why they'd give them the workouts and then like the meal plan's not there. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Unless
I'll keep reading.
Would that be something that we could share, like, in the group that we make? Like,
I feel like we could. Yeah, I mean, if you have access to download it and share it with them, I feel like if worst comes to worst, we could always do that.
Yeah, I feel like
it also says that the meal plan is printed and included with the Shakeology sampler.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I feel like at Summit they were showing, like the video for it, they were showing an actual physical booklet.
Okay.
Yeah.
They get.
So it must be a separate kind of Shakeology sampler. It's not like the normal one. It's
not. No, it's a specific Clean Week one because it's more. So like it's 7 with the regular, like the vegan one, you only get 4 in the sampler usually. Yeah. And it does say it comes with the printed meal plan.
Okay, that's good.
Okay. As coaches, do we have to give them the meal plan? I mean, no, you don't have to. You can, I would say, I mean, if they get the Shakeology sampler, they're going to get it anyway. I mean, the way I'm planning to run.
I asked that before we found that it came with it. Like I was saying, like as coaches, maybe we have to give it to them since we have access to it, but
right.
Thing.
I mean, yeah, we'll definitely have it so we can I don't know if it'll be something we can upload or just like take a screenshot of or something like that. I mean, I'll probably still like put my own kind of personal spin on my groups, like, because I'm vegan and all my groups I run are vegan. So I'll probably still give them like my 7-day meal plan and recipes, but they'll have that too.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd say like also just still put your own spin on whatever group you run with this, like still make it you and add your own stuff to it.
Yeah. I also did hear that some coaches in the group, that 5-star and above group that I'm in, were buying boxes like themselves and making their own little packs and sending them out and charging like the same amount for them. So, or like whatever the transition was with like shipping and stuff, but that wouldn't come with the meal plan. So that's something you'd have to like decide. I mean, it is better for volume to do it that way. But it's just, I think the one that comes with everything is like easier for you. But if you wanted to go that extra step and kind of personalize your packages and put your own like little things in it with it and send it out to them, that is another option too. If you had your own packets at home that you wanted to just sell them, or you had extra ones at home, you can always do that too.
Right.
But totally up to you. Okay, are we good on Clean Week then? We're good? All right. Lauren, you want to?
Sure. As I go, you can correct me if I'm wrong on things. So as Carolyn mentioned, the UK launch is happening on October 19th. We have a team-wide blitz, but in case you didn't already know, we also have a group currently on Facebook for potential UK coaches. So if you're not a part of that and you want to be a part of it, just contact your coach and have them send it, or let someone know in the team page afterwards, and we can repost. Maybe we can just repost it in the team pages today. That way everyone can get in there. But you can start putting people in there like right now, anybody you have, any potentials you have, just so you're not like losing them in the shuffle of things. And we've been sharing a little bit of information, but we did also discuss doing a little like coach sneak peek, like probably like a 3-day one, you think? Yeah. So October 16th, 17th, and 18th within that group, since we already do have people. So that would be in addition to the blitz, if that's cool with everyone. But that way, anybody we've already been talking to, who's been in that group already, will all automatically be included, because we'll just do it straight in the group. But as far as this launch goes, this is a pretty huge deal. This is like opening up our market a lot. So this is something you should definitely be taking advantage of, especially right now. So imagine like getting in on the ground floor of something really big. Like, this is the opportunity to be able to do that. So don't like wait until we launch and then like let a couple months go by and then start like trying to chat with people in the UK. Like, start talking to people now about it. Anybody that you know, also, this is like something that got mentioned a while ago, but I think is really good to note. But anybody you know that lives in the US or in Canada, that studied abroad in the UK, that you think would make a really good coach, those are really great people to be contacting and either inviting them to coach and letting them know that we're about to expand and they're going to have like a really awesome opportunity. Or if they're not interested, asking them for referrals of people they know in the UK who would make awesome coaches. So this is something that really has the ability to like skyrocket your business if you take advantage of it. So make sure you're actually doing it. You can find people on Instagram. You can search like by location on Instagram. You can search by UK hashtags on Instagram. There's like a ton of like UK fitness hashtags and all sorts of things like that. So like do a little bit of research on your own, kind of find your little target market in the UK and then go from there. But start forming relationships with people. You don't have to like, well, definitely don't message people and just be like blurting out like, we're about to expand in the UK and this is going to be amazing. You should totally jump on board, like before you even talk to them. Like start forming relationships with them, you know, interact on their page, like and comment, ask them questions, send them a message, connect, and like form an actual relationship. And then after you get to know them a little bit, then you can let them know, hey, we're actually, our team is actually expanding into the UK. I think you would be really awesome. Can I plug you into this Facebook group to give you a little bit more info? And it's super simple. It doesn't have to be anything crazy, but you should really be starting to do that right now, because you definitely don't want to wait until after the launch happens, especially if you are searching for any sort of like vegan UK people or like UK fitness things or anything else, because you have to anticipate that like other coaches have already searched and contacted and reached out to those people by the time the launch is happening. So it's definitely, this is the time right now to start doing that. Does anyone, do you have anything to add, Carolyn? I feel like we covered really most of it in the calendar. Does anyone have any questions about the launch?
I mean, the only other thing that maybe you could add is if you do have a free group on Facebook or like a support community that you have. I mean, I plugged mine into my self-love studio just so they have somewhere to like check in and kind of have a supportive community with them. That's like something else that you can say, you know, I have this community of women, it's free, you know, you can just be a part of it for now. Also, I mean, I did a video call with one of my UK potentials already, and I have a couple other ones planned. So if you want to like get on a call with them and talk to them, get to know them, that's a good idea to do that now. And then just make sure that they know about the events that we have coming up and that they have all of their ducks in a row when it's time to get started. They know like you're not going to wait till the day of to tell them, oh, by the way, it costs this much or it's going to cost you money. I don't know the exact price right now because they don't know the exchange rate, but as soon as we figure that out, we'll obviously let them know. The group that we have is a great place to communicate all of those details as they come out. But yeah, you can even tell them to like, hey, you know, like you're not a coach yet, but start thinking about some people who you'd want to reach out to. Start thinking about some people who make great coaches. Start thinking about maybe putting together a little community of people. I have one of my girls who is in the UK who's been following me for 3 years, who's been dying to be a coach for 3 years. Like we've been pen pals. She's sent me like chocolates from the UK, and I've sent her Shakeology before I learned that you weren't allowed to do that, but I didn't know. I didn't know. So we've been like writing back and forth and talking back and forth, and she's super cute and shares like all my posts all the time. But she put together this little community on Facebook of her friends that are all doing like health and fitness stuff. So it's like a free group that she made. She's been just sharing different things in there, kind of like following by example. And she's already has a lot of people in her group who they're all kind of like forming this little community, which is going to help her down the road when she turns into a coach. She's already got some people that she can start helping. So maybe encouraging them to do something like that. These are also things we can start talking about in the UK group, like giving them ideas like, hey, why don't you start a free community on Facebook and start talking to your friends, or maybe do like a mini 5-day ab challenge with your friends and just try to see how many people that you can get to do that with you and things like that. I think we can start using that group that we have as a way to train them. And that's something that I feel like we can do now. I feel like a month ago that might have been a little bit irrelevant because it was so far out. But now that we're getting closer, I feel like we can start maybe planning some little mini live video trainings within that group. I don't know if anyone agrees or disagrees or what with that, but I think that might be good to start doing, and anyone's more than welcome to come forward and help out with that. But yeah, I guess that's it as far as that goes. It's never too late to start doing that and start talking to people, but I think the training part now is getting a little bit more important. So we should start focusing on working with the people that we do have too, and giving them like some things they can do now before it launches.
Yeah. And I just posted the link in for that UK group that we have in the chat.
Perfect.
So add yourself in there so you can find it.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can just add people in as you go.
All right. And that brings us to our new coaches. All right.
Do we have any on here that are brand new?
Yeah, there's some brand new. If you're at least a month or two or three, because I think maybe we missed a month of doing this. So if you're at least 1 to 2 to 3 months old in the coach community, raise your hand.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh shit! All right.
Yeah, Liz, raise. Yeah, okay.
Katie's new too.
Like 2 days.
2 days.
If you're 1 day to 3 months old, let's put it that way, because there's a couple of mine that are like a day old.
Okay. If you're 1 day to 3 months old. All right. So Christy's going to take this portion of the call. She's going to explain what we're doing here and go for it.
Sure. I apologize if my dogs flip out, but my doors are shut. So basically what we wanted to start doing was, I do think we missed last month. I don't know why, but we did. At the beginning of each month, we are going to host our very first team call where we're going to introduce all of our new coaches, because our team is getting so big and that's so great, but it gets so easy to get lost in the sea of faces. And, you know, I might not be your personally sponsored upline or Emmy or whomever. You might be 3 to 4 to 5 levels deep in our teams, but we still want to know everyone. And it's very important that, to us at least, that you don't just talk to your upline. Like, you feel comfortable to reach out to whoever it is that can help you. And this is a huge team, a big team event, and this is what we do. So we thought that it would be good every month to have the brand new coaches kind of introduce themselves and get your face out there. So I'm going to go in order of my screen, because I think the first person will be Megan. Basically, just tell us your name, where you're from, who your coach is, and maybe 1 to 2 things that you're really excited about for this business, or maybe why, actually no, rewind, why you joined the team, and then what you're excited about. And I'm going to go with Megan because you're first in my row.
Okay. Hi, my name is Megan Scott. I'm 32. I'm from Houston, Texas. The reason that I joined the team was because I really looked into it, and it just seemed like a really good group of women, and I like being supportive of strong women who band together and, instead of tearing each other down, build each other up. My coach is Emmy. She kind of stalked me on Instagram for a little bit, but I'm glad she did. I'm just really excited to not only help other people, but to bring my own personal story to my business and make this my own, and do something that I've never really done before. It is a little scary, I'm not going to lie, but with everything, I'm really excited at the same time. So I just can't wait to get started.
Yay! Okay.
Yay, so
Next
glad you're
is
here.
Michelle North. And she just disappeared.
Can you hear me?
There you are, yes.
I don't know how to work this thing. So I started, I think, 3 months ago, maybe. I live in Edgewater, Maryland. I am 24. And I just got Emerald last week, I think. So that was pretty exciting. I'm actually wearing the shirt. Alicia is my coach, and she sent me. I joined, I guess, just to kind of what Megan said, just to get with a group of positive girls that are uplifting and that'll hold me accountable. And I've never had success with, I've never done like a group like this before, but I've never had the results that I got, and I just want to relay those feelings onto other people, which has been hard because I feel like a lot of people think that you're trying to sell them stuff, and I'm just like, no, I want to help you. I love it, and I have amazing results, and everyone else has amazing results. So I think, I don't know, I'm really loving it. So.
You're doing amazing. So whatever you're doing is working.
Thanks.
Okay, so I think next in my line of victims is Katie.
Hi, everybody. My name's Katie Latender. I'm from Massachusetts, and I'm very new to this, like a day. So I'm really excited. I mean, I'm really new to this, so I'm still like looking in on what you guys are doing and what I should be expecting and doing and helping others. But I'm super excited. I joined because, well, Emmy stalked me, and I've seen everything she posts and all the good that she does, that I want to be a part of that, and I don't know, help others, work on myself.
You have your tissues, Emmy? I'm just kidding.
I was just going to say, plus she has a half-shaved head, so she had to be on our team.
It's going away. I'm planning on getting a fresh shave tomorrow. Actually.
That's what the back of the back of my head's like 1.5 inches long. It's ridiculous.
I feel like you have to expect to like lose a lot of hair or change your hair color when you join this team. One of the two or both.
Oh,
happy you're here, Katie, and that you're on this call after one day. That means a lot.
Yeah, welcome.
Thank you.
Is Elizabeth, are you new? Yes? Okay. Can you unmute yourself?
Yeah. Hi, my name's Elizabeth Stapiello. My coach is Carolyn. I joined in August as a customer, and then I became a coach very shortly after that. I hit Success Club my first month, which I'm very proud of. I plan to learn more as I go. I love to help people also. I've always had a passion for health and fitness, and now I can actually give people something to follow rather than to try and make it up myself. I'm 25 years old. I live in New Jersey. Carolyn's been very supportive for me, and she's been there for me through some ups and downs so far, but I plan on, continuing this with determination and looking to hit Success Club again. Hopefully Emerald. I gotta find some coaches. And I also wanted to say that I liked Emmy's information on how to talk to people on Instagram, because I have a lot of people that are interested, and as soon as I hit them up, instead of like ghosting me or thinking that it's like nothing, a lot of people actually respond on Instagram, and I like that. It's another place to look, so wanted to thank her for that. And I pretty much just love to help people, and I love to talk about health and fitness, and this is something that I think will help with me and let me live my journey to my fullest. And that's about it.
You're so cute. I'm so proud of you too. You're doing great. Keep going.
I think the only one we have left is Lauren Kinker.
And Nicole, she's not getting away with it.
Where is she?
Double L.
I think she was on last week, so I didn't think she was new. Sorry.
No, she's new.
Okay.
Okay, so sorry guys, I'm driving. I was grocery shopping. I sat in the car for a long time because I wasn't sure when the new coach thing was going to come up, and then I went grocery shopping, and now I'm heading home. Anyways, I'm one of Emmy and Sarah's coaches, but I started in the end of July. I had been a coach before. I had been a discount coach, but I really didn't know what the coaching, thing was all about, because my coach was actually a discount coach as well. And so she really wasn't plugged in as much, and then I kind of just fizzled out. I've always been interested in health and fitness. I am a nursing student right now, and I'm passionate about nursing, but we got to do something to get people out of the out of the hospitals. So health and fitness is where it all starts. I wish I had more time right now, but I'm excited to just grow this business and passion as I can as I go. So I am in the field of helping people, and I'm excited to continue that in this business. So sorry you can't see me, and sorry I'm driving, but
All right. And then I guess Nicole with 2 L's. Where's our other Nicole? Because that was like the funniest day of my life. All right.
For hopping on, though, I wanted to say to Lauren, thanks for still hopping on here, even though you're grocery shopping and driving in your car. It says a lot.
Yeah, she's a trooper. She's like the busiest nursing student ever and still is always showing up. So Sarah's team is on fire.
And Sarah, I messaged you privately, but your hair is amazing.
No, she's like Ariel.
I love it.
Thank you so much. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I had it unmuted, but thank you. It looks like crap right now, but I haven't washed it in a few days.
Sorry. Go ahead.
Are you guys ready for me?
Oh, yeah. We're ready.
All right.
Well,
So my name's Nicole. I'm 24. I'm kind of the type of person that goes all in or nothing. So as I want to start this fitness journey for the 100th time in my life, I figured I'd just go all in because Carolyn is just so motivating and her posts are great. So I've been following her for probably a year or two now. I recently got engaged, and my fiance is all about the gym and fitness. And since we got together, we've kind of faded out together out of the gym because life, and we have a 3-year-old and everything else. So I kind of wanted to jump in. We're doing this together, which is like really exciting. We do our workouts together. We meal prep together last night. So it's really great having him at home to push me as much as you guys on the page and everything else. I'm from New Jersey. I don't know if I said that. What else? I'm just really excited to join a group of girls because I don't know, it's always cool to meet new people, new friends, and all you guys are in all different states. I love that you guys are meeting together to do trips and retreats and all that cool stuff. So hopefully I can make it there one time. I'm just really excited. And Carolyn's great. She helps me with all my questions, my 600 questions. I'm really just excited to get to know everyone more.
And you hit Emerald already. We forgot to do that.
I'm trying.
No, you hit Emerald in like your first day. You forgot to mention that. But
oh yeah,
that's cool.
But not Success Club, so I'm a little bummed about it.
That's okay. This is your first like official month, so this month will be your first one for your ticket. But you were following me for a year and a half? I had no idea.
Yeah,
I liked anything.
I think I was friends with James first.
I think so. Yeah, I don't think you ever liked or commented on anything. Like I had no idea. And when
Guys, I'm shy.
When you messaged me, I asked him, I'm like, who's this girl? Like she just reached out to me. She wants to be a coach. I've never seen her like any of my posts before, but she's friends with you. And I was like, oh, okay, well, let me just talk to her and get to know her, and here you are. So I didn't know you were following me that long. That's so funny.
Yeah, I think it was for a while. Yeah,
That's hilarious.
I saw all your first dates till you guys got engaged and everything. No, I definitely am shy. My heart is racing talking right now. So I definitely have to work on.
I wouldn't know that you were shy, to be honest.
I'm so shy.
Well.
So this is also another reason I want to kind of get out of my comfort zone and help.
Yeah, well, you're doing that. I'm waiting for that live video though, but you're doing it.
I'll get to it.
Awesome. Is that everyone? Yeah,
I believe so.
I believe. All right. Well, that was exciting. We've got a lot of really awesome people on our team now that are raring to go. Right? We've got people who are brand new that are already hitting their goals. We've got people who are coaches for a day and they're already on a team call. So that's exciting. But yeah, I love doing these. It's so fun to get to know each other better and get to meet your teammates. And what do you guys think? You guys like doing these? I like them. They're fun. All right, I guess that's it. I mean, unless anybody else has anything they want to add or anything they want to share.
I was just going to say we'll have to do some success partner pairings again because we did that after the last new one and like hit the nail on the head with some of those.
Yeah, and it was good.
Yeah.
It was easier to do it because we got to know each other and kind of were able to pick from, similarities and personalities and goals and stuff. So yeah, we'll definitely be doing that.
Just some matchmaking.
Yeah, for sure. And I wrote a note down when we were talking. If you guys, did you want to do oh shit, I just drew on myself with pen. Did you want to do the trainings in the UK group? You think that would be beneficial? Maybe some short video trainings on different topics between now and when we launch? Yeah. We can
I think it would be beneficial to talk about creating small communities and stuff like that. Maybe not getting too deep into trainings, but relationship building type.
Yeah, the basics.
Subjects I think would be good.
We could talk to them about their 3 to 4 kind of things, their personal brand, stuff that you don't have to be a coach to think about.
Yeah, that was kind of what I was going for.
Yeah, their mission.
We can discuss that in our thread and figure out what we want to do with that, and then we'll just relay that to the team once we figure that out. All right.
Cool.
All right. Well,
thank you guys for sharing.
Yeah, thanks for being brave and speaking on a team call. Now that you've done it, you can host a team call if you'd like. With our team calls are super open, so if you ever have anything you want to share on our team call, don't feel like you can't share it. That's what these are for. And that's why we like to do these, so that you all can kind of have an opportunity to be heard and be a part of the team. But yeah, thanks for hopping on our team call. I'm excited to see a few of you in a couple of days in person, and I will be seeing many of you hopefully at Summit, which isn't a year, but I'm sure we'll see each other before then. But have a great night. Thanks for hopping on. Let's make October the best month that we've ever had as a team. Like I said in the beginning of this call, it's the last 3 months of the year. You really want to reevaluate where you are and where you want to be by the end of the year and start making progress towards those goals. Start being creative, thinking of different ways to talk about things, present things. This is the season where there's lots of holidays coming up. It's the end of the year. People don't run the same kind of groups that everyone is running. Try to be creative about it. Maybe do ways to for coaching, instead of just talking about just being a coach, maybe talk about how people can use the money that they're earning as a coach for Christmas gifts, or do a earn $500 for your Christmas gifts kind of thing. I just kind of came up with that right now, but be creative. Use your brain, think outside the box, talk to your success partner. If you have an idea, talk about it in the team page, see if anyone can come up with anything, but don't just try to do the same thing over and over and over again that everyone is doing. You always want to kind of think of different ways that you can present. And I think having the clean week is going to be great for that. You can use that. But also just going into the next 3 months, you want to make sure that you have a plan before the month starts every single month and just execute on it. But yeah, great call. See you guys in 2 weeks because we don't have one next week. But keep kicking butt and keep checking into the team page. We've got our Coach of the Week going on in our team pages, so make sure you're watching those videos. And have a great night. Bye.
Bye.
See ya.